5. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Going into Honor of Kings. Season 11 has just started. For any of those just tuning in, I got my Eagle Eye Commander for last season. Just looking at this because we're right here. Self-discipline and benevolence are what make a true king. You see the date was like a little less than a week ago. So the season has just begun not too long ago. Slightly missed out on it, playing other games, making other videos. I'm gonna go right into it though. Let's see here. Highlights, local replays. We have a first Fang match that we're gonna show. Obviously in a rank. So without further ado, here is my Fanged 5v5 ranked match. They also have new cool names for every single character, a little nickname. Fang is called the Private Ear in this scenario. Pretty interesting stuff. Now this is the build that I started with. It's not bad, but it's not mine. I have another video that will show my build. This is the dev build, I believe. I'll correct that if there's time to correct that, but this, I believe, excuse me, is the dev build. Now Fang last season in season 10 was buffed, so he's really strong, really strong, has a really good chance of succeeding in his lane, snowballing his lane, hyper carrying the game out, being a good win condition, hard carry, if that's something you're looking for. We're going to apply a little bit of pressure here, and then try to secure our last hit here. Those little sword beams I got the last hit, the second one that I missed. That's alright. We take out our anger on the two duo opponents. Dish out as much micro damage as we can there to solidify any trade value, and then walk away. KN has a little bit of heal there, so we get some value. I do have Reaver a little bit in kit, just 3 to 4% or whatever. Something really small, just enough to keep me topped off in addition with the KN's skill for healing. Saw a decent jungler rotation early at about 1.5 minutes. Failed to do anything exciting, so we didn't fight him off. Nothing happened there. Just looking to finish, get all these last hits here. Nailed that one with the sword symbol again. Go ahead and clear the side camp here, relieve pressure from the enemy laners. Can't see BN coming in here. I secured my last hit. Go ahead and end hard blow with my second skill out, so we deny all damage from the BN. Trying to rotate and flatten. Head back in with the rest of my combo, starting with my 1, which allows stack damage to accrue, and then blow up and detonate, doing double the damage if it blows up with max stacks. Really good skill there. Anytime I can, I try to use my ult to either zone, move them out of way, control their movement, or just secure more stacks if I'm going for an all-in kill. Looking to get my Sparkforge first. I still feel like since season 6, Sparkforge is still solid pew meta item. You're gonna get your attack speed. You're gonna get your AoE. You're gonna be looking nice and juicy for cleanup or taking on anyone or the solo fights. So your dual game as an ADC is gonna be really strong with just that Sparkforge. You can see there it's finally finished. It's gonna pair so nicely with everything. Everyone's built so far, briefly, before anything exciting happens. You can see the monster, Duplat Sama, has his monster available. His ultimate is ready because his red bar is glowing, so we want to watch out for his rebuttal game or his counter game there, or even his initiation. It's Probably going to use it as a defensive tactic though. His team is going to be strongly initiated and he's going to react with his ultimate, and then they're going to try to come back strong in his monster form. Just use our ult there for a really good wave clear. Pick up all those CS. Keep up our gold per minute. See something breaking down over here. Try to come over here and see if I can help them out. Just test the water, see if we can peel any of their cooldowns or summoner spells out of them without taking too much risk since I have my Analytical up. It's a really good, easy peel mechanic skill. You just show yourself, bait it out. They're like, oh, hi. And then you just use your number 2 skill and they give you, hopefully, anything. And then you just punish them when they're on cooldown. Or you turn around and start. Either one will work. You can see we have a numbers advantage here, 4 against 2, so we press this fight. A winning condition in terms of fighting scenario. So that's a fight we want to force. To secure any of those kills or gold for our side's economy. You can see monsters kind of holding off the mid lane, the most important lane, making sure we can't take too much. I do have sprint on cooldown. I try to attempt to take out the Overlord, excuse me, but unfortunately, it's a little too strong. I must be typing here or something. I'm not entirely sure what was going on. Probably telling my team something or telling the enemy something. See, there's stuff happening here in mid. So go ahead and check the princess. She's not getting rotated on, so she flashes out. Surprising Arthur didn't instantly ult her face in or silence her. It's crazy to me. Kind of let her get away there without very much punishment. She got really lucky. Arthur must have just respected the flash instantly and was like, okay, I'll take a flash and you can walk away with your life. Type of thing. And as we get our tier 1 on the top lane here, I see they're making a move down below on the south corner of the map, opposite side, so I'm like, okay, let's just try to trade a tier 2 for what I think they're going to try to take a tier 2 again. So let's see if we can even it out here. Everything they take, you want to see if you can go take something of equal value. Never let the enemy take things and walk over you without you taking something in return. That's just leading to their win condition, their snowball, their easier time with steamrolling your face in. So at all costs, try to push up the wave, try to be efficient with your time, try to get some gold, try to clear these waves because they are in a quick respawn timer. That's economy for your whole team. And then try to group up, rule number 4. Try to help the persons next to you. Our jungler's rotating in, so we're making a play here to see if something will happen. Test the water. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to react or anything. He's not necessarily ready. His ult's not ready. So we'll go clean up a little bit more gold and stay in close proximity to one another. Want to be in relatively close response time to each other, meaning about 2 to 3 seconds away from one another in case something bad happens. You don't want to just let someone get clapped. If you're close, you want to make sure to try to prevent that, but not at the risk of losing your own life. So do so in a manner that's going to be safe and befitting of your team, in a way that you guys are going to get out of there winning. Some way, shape, or form, whether it's a map state, whether you got a kill, so you got gold, gold experience, or even assist gold, so that power like that. Whether we get one of those dragons, the tyrant, or the overlord. Take everything. Leave. So by breaking up here, try to focus. diver, the Yukio. Try to get as much as I can. Mostly get away. Really clean. Good job on the whole team. They cleaned that up perfectly. I killed as much as I could. Used my full kit. And they wiped it up. Now they're gonna go ahead and take this Tyrant. Gold Dragon. Get that extra damage for our team for a certain amount of time. That's gonna be wonderful. CP on way here, progressing towards the mid, pushing it up to get 3 damage. Solidified their enemy tier 1 turret, which is great. We need to get that out of the way. Kind of sticks and stones, paving the way for our steamroll. So in about 10 minutes here, 11 kills, 6 deaths, 32k gold to 28k gold, about 4k differential in gold, so just enough that we have the lead, and if we don't drop it, this should be a secured victory, just from this point forward. So if you're not as interested in seeing the whole video, now would also be a good time to stop. This is pretty much what we want to do with every single Fang game. I'll continue commentating for the remainder of the game. Let's see what goes on together. They're trying to take their blue buff. Looks like we force fight. Clean it up. They get steamrolled in. Everyone gets clapped. Testing the waters on this here Tyrant. It is really, really strong. Again, first time playing the Fang. So I've been playing really passive because I don't want to accidentally feed or mess up. You can see I basically got utility carry. You can see here. We have scored 9-1 KDA with more assists. But the real important matter here to note, other than your kills and assists, even more important than your kills and assists, is just your death number. The fact that I'm only at 1 death is extremely important. You'll see on a lot of reoccurring high MMR games, maximum number of deaths is usually like 4 to 5, and 4 or less is you're considered a survival legend. So you're a really good player. You can see everything happening. You have good foresight. You can act in most conditions reasonably. Mostly matchups. You know how to pick. You have synergy within your composition and what you're all picking and the value you want to obtain together. Looks like there's going to be another fight here, but we're kind of just moving around, kiting around, looking to see who's going to take a fight. For those who don't know, kiting is just moving. So I'll use those interchangeably. See if they have some minions here right by the turret, so we can kill those ahead of time. That way they won't get denied the gold here from these minions coming in. So we get gold denial under turret, and we've taken their jungle. So we get gold denial in two forms, and we're keeping them at press. Because if they're not going to give it in, or make a mistake, and we can't capitalize, because they don't take a bait, or we don't successfully pull them into a clap or anything, then we're still ready to take turrets if they're not going to risk their lives to try to outplay us. Because basically what they have to do is they have to try to keep up, and it's not looking good now. It's an 8k gold differential, so it's really, really steep. But they have to wait for us to drop the ball here, or they have to massively outplay us. I think this actually correct me. I think this was not the dev build. I think this was my lifesteal build. Maybe not. It's hard to tell. I'll have to correct that when I look at all the builds. And this one's finally done. I'll have to put that in the description, I think. I'll post that one. Honestly, it's about 13 minutes. I'll remember that. Let me go into the editing studio. I'll put a picture so you can easily identify which builds I'm using on Fang. Because I had a few that I was thinking about and a few that I tried. But I only have 2 greens. But there was a lot going on. You can't see the full screen of the video on TTV. So you'd be able to see the live test. Anyways, that's the game. Good job. GGWPs. You can see they have these new S mechanics here, where if you get S or above, you get multiple stars, so you can rank up super quick. Really liking that for the new season 11 mechanics in their rank system. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at the builds here. Regular stuff. Typical meta builds for every single champion. Good work on each team. You can see again the recurring death number. The high is a 6 here. He didn't do terrible. He was MVP. Here's some of the stats. I was only there 60% of the time, but you can tell that's like the base minimum here. 60 and up is basically how often you're with the team. Total gold here, most of us have close to 20. 15 and 20 is about the number. Damage taken anywhere from 10 to 25 to 30 is good. Damage dealt numbers, you can be looking anywhere from 15 to 30 to 40% is the highs I've seen in pro level MLG play. I've seen 39 or 40%. So huge numbers there, huge value, huge things to give yourselves pats on the back. Anyway, that's it for this video. We'll go ahead and include that one or 2 shots, maybe even 3 shots of the different builds at 13 minutes in the game. And I'll see you guys in the next analytical commentary video. Ghost Taser 7 out.